Well, it's all over TV and social media. I'm talking about youth violence. We've seen their pictures, young victims and the young offenders. In part 2 of Saving Our Children, you'll see how an Arkansas town came together to drastically reduce youth violence. September 23rd, a quiet afternoon until shots ring out inside Augusta Mall. 16-year-old Tyreek Logan is accused of allegedly gunning down 17-year-old Devin McClain.
It just happened to be an ongoing feud that they just happened to be in the mall at the time they saw each other. They began to fight, and at the end of the fight, they began to shoot.
Logan will be charged with murder as an adult. Richmond County District Attorney Jared Williams has seen it all before.
My passion project has always been, how do we help these youth never have to come across my desk or walk into those courthouse doors? And unfortunately, we have seen in this community far too much violence.
Williams wonders why we don't do more to stop crime from happening in the first place.
Because there's no winning when we send someone to prison for life if that person has already taken a life from another family.
The town of Pine Bluff, Arkansas finally said enough is enough. They attempted to lower youth crime through an initiative called Group Violence Intervention, or GVI. I spoke with Circuit Judge Ernest Brown Jr. via Zoom to find out how Pine Bluff and the surrounding county got started.
2020, we used some American Rescue Act dollars to hire an executive director of GVI, project director, and in 2023 we signed a contract with the National Network for Safe Communities.
Brown says prior to GVI, youth violent crime in Pine Bluff was soaring. After GVI, a dramatic improvement.
Juvenile homicide, youth homicides, youth violent crime was probably 35 to 40%. So we struggled with that. In 2023, we had 9 juvenile homicides. And since we implemented the program, we've had 2 over that period of time, with a stretch of 533 days without a juvenile homicide period.
The GVI partnership is described as a 3-legged stool with a project manager at the top. One leg is made up of law enforcement. The second, the community moral voice, which includes parents, principals, and faith leaders. The third leg, social workers, violence interrupters, faith services, and more. Judge Brown says only 0.5% of the population of Pine Bluff is really involved in violent crime. GVI reaches out to those at risk.
You identify the ones who are having the issues. You offer them services. You say, we want to keep you safe, alive, and free. We'll help you if you let us. We'll stop you if you make us.
Judge Brown believes juvenile crime in Richmond County also could be reduced if GVI is adopted.
This is an initiative that can pull your community together, and you can have greater success or the same success that Pine Bluff had.
Augusta's juvenile judge, Willie Saunders, believes GVI could work here at home.
Will require us to do a better job on data and research, and to kind of put our egos at the door and reimagine the way that we handle these things.
Now, Judge Brown estimates it would cost our community around $500,000 to implement this initiative. With a population in Richmond County of just over 200,000, that adds up to about $2.50 for every man, woman, and child. It'll be up to the community to decide whether it's worth a try.